Move over, Todd, to the three-pack $1 million mindset. This stuff is going to seem so simple and so basic, but it's actually a study I read of these are the mindsets of people that are earning, six figures and so forth. And I think for a lot of us, it's just good reminders as being real estate professionals. Number one, yeah. All right, we talked about technical difficulties, and we have it now. But show up on time. This is to me is a big deal because it's not enough just to. It's more than just showing up a few minutes late. It really shows, people who are late all the time and late to meet clients, and especially if you're late to meet the same client over and over and over again. It really shows a sense of selfishness that you're basically saying that your time is more valuable than their time, and they are your client. And I think it sends the wrong message. It also sends the wrong message of, if you can't handle your time properly, how are you going to handle my listing properly? How are you going to handle my purchase properly? Because it does send the message. How you respect, how you handle other people's time says a lot of different things. And then, being late can result in a lot of unnecessary stress for clients because, again, they're wondering, okay, well, when's my offer going to get? Is my offer going to get in on time? Are you going to, if you're selling my house, you're going to get the pictures, you're going to get the property listed on time, and so forth. It just sends the wrong message.
This is great because it is, you'd think, rather a simple thing. However, so many people violate this. It used to be if you were, you should try to always arrive 10 minutes early. 10 minutes early is supposed to be considered on time. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're, you never want to be too early either, because then, that also is a sign that your time is more important than theirs. But this is just a great thing. The other part of this is it sends the wrong message. If in fact, to Mike, you started, explaining a little more of it in the last, the third part. But the thing is that are you going to answer and reply to the clients that are interested in my home in a timely manner? Are you going to delay that, and then all of a sudden they've decided to take an offer on another home because you took a day to get back to them? These are just some big things, and I think you nailed this one. This is good.
All right, number two, do what you say. Deliver on your deliverables. If you tell a client, or anyone for that matter, and I say a fellow agent, I say a vendor, whether it's your lender, title rep, or so forth, you need to treat everybody the exact same. But if do what you say you're going to do, because this reveals a lot about your character. And again, it's about the message that you're sending to your clients. If you now have developed a pattern of not getting them something when you say you're going to get them it or something, again, it tells a little bit about your character, and then they start to question, they start to wonder, what is this going to look like down the line, again, when we're negotiating contracts or negotiating the sale of my house. People need to be confident in what you are doing when you're behind the scenes. The last thing that you want is your clients to go, I wonder what my agent's doing right now, because he doesn't he doesn't have a reputation of following up. And failure, I think this failure to do so is a top referral killer. If your clients don't have confidence in you and don't have confidence that you're going to do what you say you're going to do, I can guarantee you they are not going to send you referrals.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And the biggest thing is, and you've heard this one too, right? Under promise and over deliver. You've heard the concepts of, demonstrate that it's like you're playing a movie, right? I mean, I'd say 80%, a huge number of realtors violate this one, I believe. And because this is also where us protecting our industry, our profession comes into play. We should be all over people that aren't, delivering what they say they're going to do.
Third one is just show gratitude. And I love this. And again, this was from a study of people who are averagely, earning, six figures, seven figures, 7 figures a year. Is gratitude really is everything. And I'm amazed. Drives me nuts is when I hold the door open for somebody to walk in or out of a store or restaurant, and they don't even acknowledge me, say thank you. And so I will real loud, like, you're welcome. It's amazing, but it's important for us to be in the habit of saying please and thank you, because it goes a long ways. And again, people are more likely to refer you if they feel that they are appreciated. And when we're talking about sellers and buyers, this really comes down to showing gratitude after the close. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a very expensive housewarming gift or whatever the case is, but it comes down to follow up, because there is that you have a specific relationship going when you're helping a buyer and are helping a seller through the process of doing a real estate transaction. And so, in a lot of respects, they may think that they're viewed as a commission. And especially when they see that final settlement sheet, they're like, holy crap, you're making X amount of dollars, and whatever the case is. And there is that relationship and that's that perception. So I think after the close, it's very important to show gratitude, show appreciation to them, because again, that's where you're going to get the referrals from.
Have you ever been working with any product whatsoever, and you needed some help from the helpline or the support line, the support desk? So you call it, and they're like, yeah, we'll get back to you right away, and then it's like almost a day goes by, and you're like, wait a minute, I'm in the middle of a project. I needed that information, right away. You feel like you don't matter. You feel like you don't care at all. And so to this particular point, when somebody does a good job and they respond to you right away and they give you the information, and even if they don't resolve the matter, they brought you closer to the resolution, you got to say thank you. You got to make sure they understand that was good performance, because if you're not giving them the gratitude, they go, well, then I guess it really doesn't matter. He didn't really care that I took that extra effort.
Yeah, and so next time you're in our office and you see your office manager or front desk person, say thank you.
Say thank you.
They're the most underappreciated people.
I think you're the most underappreciated person.
I am. And so I just want to say to everybody listening, you're welcome.
And I just want to really quickly, like Todd said, I mean, you deal with people every day, just like we do. You deal with people that are trying to sell you things, or people trying to help you with things. You call and work with companies, just like Todd explained, trying to call the help desk. How do you want to be treated? And this kind of goes back to that. I know a lot of agents are probably going, well, this is kind of common sense. Unfortunately, it's not. And if you look out into the world, look on social media, look at what people are doing to each other and saying to each other, they're just turning people off. Being friendly and nice, you're always just going to be the person people want to talk to. Walking around and saying good morning and saying hello when you're in your office or whomever you're dealing with, it's going to make you more of an enjoyable person. And then it turns that, that positivity outward, and everyone understands you are a happy, grateful, and fun person.
Yeah, and the last thing I'll just say, for our industry partners, again, lender, title reps, home warranty reps, and so forth, we have this mindset that, we know that they're vying for our business, so we get to treat them a certain way. I'm more appreciative to them because they are part of my team.
They make the deal close.
They make the deal close. All right, so few